trip. So airport standby is basically when we sit ready, not knowing where, if we're gonna get called, when we're gonna get called, where are we going, but you basically sit ready at the airport and wait until they do call you. Our shifts typically range between 4 and 6 hours. So I will be at the airport from 5 until 11 p.m. Boo. That is so suckish. But on the bright side, always looking at the better side of things, I got to spend the whole day with my family. So that's the brighter side of things. I will be at the airport super late though. But because of how crazy everything has been lately, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get called like after signing in, like within minutes. So we'll see what happens. Sorry about yesterday with my little short film instead of a full vlog. You guys, like yesterday, I literally had a panic attack, just to be straightforward with you guys. I've been going through a lot emotionally. I've been feeling very overwhelmed with just being an adult. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I always made the joke about joking but serious, about wanting to be married before like I was 25. But it's a lot to be a wife and a mom, and sometimes all of it does get to me. So I just got off the plane. I didn't even make it off the plane. I was crying in my jump seat. I called my husband and we were just like talking. He's really good at like talking me through it and just like being silent on the phone, even if he just needs to, make sure I'm okay. Because that stuff, like when it happens, it doesn't happen often, but it does worry him because he does feel helpless. But basically that's what happened. I just needed to really breathe and talk with my husband and not really feel the pressure of having to edit and such for you guys. So that's why there wasn't a video yesterday. I am okay. I haven't gotten to the point yet where I need to actually speak with a professional. I'm sure that'll come about soon, just because it's a lot. There's a lot of things that I don't share with you guys that happens behind the scenes, but it's nothing like crazy. It's the same things that people go through every day. Saving for a house, deciding if you want to have more kids, having more kids, and then like, oh my God, where are we going to get this money from? Am I still going to work? Can I still be a flight attendant? Like, it's just like life. So yeah, nothing crazy. But yeah, I'm better today. Hi. So I'm heading to work. I just wanted to let you guys know, because a lot of you guys were worried on my Instagram, messaging me like, oh my God, was it because of 9/11? Was it a lot? That was a part of it, but I won't make that day about me. It wasn't my primary focus. It was just life that got to me. Whew. But all of that rambling, I will see you guys when I get to the airport. I'll sign in, find myself a little corner, and hopefully they don't call me as soon as I sign in. But we'll see. I'm pretty sure they will. Okay, see you soon.
During standby, I'll find things to occupy my time, but I occasionally visit Air Portal, which allows us to see all the flights that are remaining to depart, and I'll mainly use Sequence Decoder, which is an app that shows me everybody that's on standby and if they've been used yet.
Hi you guys, it is literally 10:02. Is the Matrix broken? Did I really just beat a standby shift without getting called? I am like freaking out right now. But so much happened in this shift where I kept thinking I was gonna get called. So let me break it down. So at first I thought I was gonna get called because a lot of trips were open, but a lot of those trips are ODANs. ODANs are on duty all-nighters. The only way they can make it legal for you to fly the last flight out of the day and then the first flight back in the morning is to technically consider you on duty all night. So that leaves very little room for error, meaning that like you can time out very easily. Those were the only types of trips that were open. So my sign-in was at 5. I didn't realize automatically I'm not legal for those trips. So they just kept like showing up on the board. It was just ODAN. So I'm like, okay, well,
whatever. So then they converted this one ODAN into an overnight. And I was like, okay, this is it. I'm finally gonna get called. So I call crew scheduling because I seen that in order for it to make it legal for me to fly it, they delayed the morning flight a couple hours, so it made the layover 10 hours, and that's legal for me to work because I get at least 8 hours rest. So I call them and I'm like, okay, I feel like you guys are gonna give me this trip. Can you please just leave it as an ODAN? Whatever waivers I'm supposed to like tell you about or whatever, please tell me, because I'd rather it just be an ODAN. So he's like, okay, hold on please. He puts me on the hold. And I was like, okay, whatever. He comes back on the line and he says a line holder picked it up. So they weren't gonna assign it to me. And that was like the closest that I got to being assigned a trip. After that, they just kept assigning everybody underneath me the all-nighters because they're the only ones that were legal for it. So I have like 56 minutes left on my shift. There is no trips in open time. And I think there's a couple that are delayed, but the crew isn't even close to timing out. So unless one of them just calls and say like, hey, I'm sick, that's the only way I'll get used. But it's looking like I can go home today. This is insanely rare. I don't even know what to say right now. Because I was just like really expecting to have like a full vlog for you guys. Like I packed for like 4 days because I'm good for 4 days, and now like I'm not going anywhere. so yeah, I'm not gonna leave early just because security is closed and it is a hassle to try to get back into security once you've gotten out and they're closed. So I'm just gonna wait until like my shift is completely over. They can actually call me 15 minutes after my shift ends as well, but I'm gonna walk out at exactly 11 o'clock and just hope that they don't call me. So yeah, so tomorrow I didn't bid because I was like, oh, I'm gonna get something on standby. So they put me on Wrap C, which is our on-call period from, I'm trying to think, I think it's 12 p.m. to 12 a.m. I think. I'll check it. I'll make sure to put that in the video. So yeah, I'm just gonna like have the morning to myself. One of my good friends is actually in town. Violet and Rodney are sleeping, so I'm just gonna stop by and say hi to her. But it's looking good for me, guys. I don't think I'm gonna get called, but give you an update in a few if I do. Otherwise, I'm gonna play my game. I have a Nintendo Switch. I'm like a beast at Galaga. I don't know if you guys play games, but that's a really old game. I'll show it to you guys. Alright, so I'm seriously that person that loves all of the old games. So like it has like all the Pac-Man. This is Galaga, but it has all of the older games. And then also I like love House Flipper. As you can see, I really like fighting games. But Super Nintendo, I don't know if you guys know, but Donkey Kong is on this one and I'm obsessed. And Fortnite's on here because my stepbrothers and my nephew play it. I lost Spyro, that's my workout game. And that's just like a random game Rodney bought me. Oh, my cooking simulator game, I love it. But yeah, racing and fighting games, I'm such a child. They're my favorite. You guys, I originally came up here and it looked insane. I don't think I've ever seen the airport this empty. It's 10:43. I have a few more moments, but I'm just so shocked at how quiet it is. Alright, you guys, I made it home. There's like no parking. I am never home this late. So I didn't even know that was a struggle of ours. I had to park really far from my building. So I made it. I'm gonna edit now. It's 11:45. So I'm gonna try and do like the speediest edit for you guys and put the video up. But tomorrow, like I said, I am on call, but later on in the day. So I get to, you know, I didn't get to see my friend because she was so tired. So I'm gonna wake up tomorrow, go and see her, and then I'll drop Violet off at school later, and then I'll be on call. But thank you guys for watching another day of reserve. That was so rare. I'm still in disbelief that I did not get called. But I'll see you guys tomorrow.